Best rapper from Compton? I'm definitely the best rapper from Compton. Definitely? Definitely. Who's the best rapper on the West Coast today? Game. Damn, that was quick. Yeah, it ain't.
I'm always with a rapper saying they the best, right? I'm always down for that, you know what I'm saying? Because we say it all the time, hip-hop is competitive. Now, just because, you know what I'm saying, that don't fit with your narrative, don't mean you should come out swinging, you know what I'm saying? I'm always with that. Say you're the best, but I'm also always going to tell ninjas when they wrong. Right? And in this case, you know, shout out to Game. He's got a new project out with DJ Drama. Y'all go ahead and go check that out, you know what I'm saying? In this case, I support Game saying he's the best from Compton. He's the best in the West Coast, right? However, I do think he's wrong. The best rapper in Compton in the West Coast is one Kendrick Lamar. And in fact, I'll go a little further. Part of why I think Game is kind of missing something here is that the most complete rapper, in my opinion, right, from the West Coast, and at least he's top 2, top 3 most complete rappers, is Kendrick Lamar. But that's not to say Game is a slouch, right? Game can rap his arse off. Do I think Kendrick can get a lot more complex than Game? For sure. But when it comes to certain skill sets, this is a lot like ball to me, right? He succeeds and excels in some of those. I've always told you, some of you disagree. One of Kendrick's weaknesses, he's gotten better at that, is like punchline, for example. Punchline rapping is 1, 2. He's gotten better at it. The Game excels at that. He's phenomenal at that, right? Game is pretty good at storytelling. Kendrick is a bit better. Game, I think, in my opinion, crafts really good albums, at least at the very beginning. Yes, he did have help, but so did Kendrick. And guess what? They both were influenced by Dre. Guess what? Dre, you know what I'm saying, had his hands all over their project. So there's some similarities there. I do think Kendrick's projects as a whole feel more monumental in hip hop. But if you look at the documentary, to me, this is now my personal opinion, one of the greatest rap albums ever. So I just think that there are more things that Kendrick Lamar does than Game. And I obviously know PR is a thing, so some of y'all don't think it's that close, right? PR is a thing. But to me, he's wrong, but he's not as far off as people think he is. Game is a really good rapper. There are two things that I just think separates Kendrick from him, which is that Kendrick is a lot more, all around, just a lot better. It has more complex subject matters. And I also believe that, you know, to a certain extent, the things that Game does well, except for maybe punchlines, I think Kendrick continues to master, right? Flow, delivery, right? He continues to want to be better. Whereas I think some of Game's best work has been in the past, right? And then he hit his peak, and I think he's just kind of stayed there. Why I think Kendrick keeps amazing, even though he's getting ready to hit 40 years of age. Listen, I love this stuff. I love it. You know, I get it, Stan Wars and a bunch of, you know, K-Dot call members going to be in there, you know, pissy, but who cares, man? Shut up. I love this. I like that. The rapper in me. Say you the best. You know what I'm saying? Say you the best. And also, I will say one more thing, too, why I think Kendrick now edges him out. Game got that dog in him. The GU not 300 bars and running. So if you had asked me before the battle, I would have said, oh, by the way, Game also is most likely a better battle rapper. And then we just watched Kendrick do what he did in the last 12 months or so. So, again, he keeps showing he's that good. But I love this stuff. I can talk about this for 30 minutes. Yes, say you're the best. That's the attitude, man. None of this nonsense in hip-hop nowadays.